Hello guys, back again with another episode of American Truck Simulator. We are currently in Las Vegas, Nevada, and the reason why we are in Las Vegas, Nevada is because, well, somehow I didn't record any gameplay footage of the games that I played before this. I deliver some jobs, I make more money, and unfortunately, although those things are missing permanently forever. And the reason for that is because I was experimenting with recording software. Instead of using NVIDIA Shadowplay that I usually use, I tried OBS, and because I am such a noob, I configured it wrong and it didn't record anything. So I only record audio of me driving for 36 minutes, and that was like an episode of a podcast. So I decided to just save it. Unfortunately, the gameplay is not there, so I don't see any reason to upload it. Anyway, though, as you can see right now in Las Vegas, the truck itself has changed paint from the previous blue paint that I used. It's because, well, in the previous episode that I recorded, as I said, that is lost. I was carrying a red trailer, but currently we are gonna take another job to Tucson, Arizona. I believe the job itself is wait a minute, let's check it. Las Vegas. Wait a minute. The job market has actually changed. I think the job that I took is expired already. I really don't want to go to Sacramento because we have already discovered the city. So is there any? Yeah, let's take this one because we haven't discovered Phoenix, I believe. So yeah, unfortunately, I still made newbie mistakes in recording these things. Although I have recorded like 4 episodes, so I'm still learning, guys. I apologize for that. But it's been a pretty interesting a couple of days since I recorded the missing episodes. I haven't uploaded since Monday, I believe, right? So another week without any upload. Although I've said that I want to aim for consistency or whatever. The game itself, I haven't changed anything in this game. The mod list is still the same. I plan to add some more traffic mods because, as you can see in the road right now, there's just too little amount of traffic. Although, well, that is a pretty good amount of cars, but I believe that a city as big as Las Vegas should have more cars than this, right? This is just too little amount. Traffic mods would obviously add some frame drops. The game will run slower, but I believe my computer can handle it. So plus it would make things more interesting in the game itself. Other than that, I don't know if I did this in the previous episodes or not, but as you can see, there's this thing on my steering wheel. It's a thingy that you use when you steer a car or a truck. That you can turn with just one hand only. It's a useless accessory that I add for no reason whatsoever. It's just that right now we have $91,000 and we only need to pay like $7,000 per day, and I can easily make that amount of money with just 2 jobs. So I have some money laying around and I decided to buy some accessories for the truck. Of course, I can use that money to add some more employees and buy more truck, but well, it's a game and I want to enjoy the game. So, and I also have this strange problem with my PC currently, and I don't know if you will notice in the recording that I'm doing right now. I have a big frame drops problem right now. I'm running only 20 frames per second. From when I used to run it in 60 frames per second. I don't know why. Probably because I was experimenting with Intel quicksync. Intel quicksync is like a codec. It's like a way for Intel to for a user with Intel processor to record any footage from their desktop with hardware accelerated processing power from the CPU. So after I installed the Intel graphics driver, somehow any games that I played, including Minecraft, weirdly enough, it just dropped frames. like yesterday I played Minecraft Live in the Woods mod, and somehow I only get like 10 frames per second, so that's ridiculous. I don't know if maybe the game is running with a onboard GPU from the processor, and even this game, I'm not sure right now if this game is running with a dedicated GPU or with the Intel CPU. So I hope it will run with a dedicated GPU, because to be honest with you, right now the frame rate is really bad, like 24 frames per second, and I know that we are in the city, and this game is pretty bad with frame rates when you're in the city, so maybe that's the reason, but I don't know. And I also just noticed, like when I reviewed some old, that it's not that old, but the episode 1, episode 2, and episode 3, when I talk, somehow I have this odd mix of accent, German accent, and I don't know where that came from. Like yeah that kind of speaking accent. I don't know how I get that though, to be honest with you. Like out of all the German accent, I mean out of all the English accent, the foreigner English accent, I think German is my least favorite one. Not because I hate German people or whatever, but just that it has a very static structure. It doesn't have the fluidity of English that I like. So I'm trying to change my accent if I can, although I think it's kind of late to change your accent when you're already this old. Look at this traffic. I think it's just still too little, right? I mean, this is Las Vegas city, the city of casinos and stuff. Why is there so little traffic here? But there are cars in the parking lot and stuff. Plus, there's no people. So I've also been thinking about the truck simulation game that I'm playing. To be honest with you, I am starting to get bored of American Truck Simulator, because I've been playing it since the release day, and American Truck Simulator doesn't have maps as big as Euro Truck Simulator. For example, in Euro Truck Simulator you can pretty much explore cities from the UK to the Scandinavian to Russian to Poland. So there's a huge amount of land that you have to cover. In fact, I haven't even discovered 100% of Euro Truck Simulator map. I mean, including pro mods, I haven't discovered it 100%. So there's still a bunch of things to discover in that game. In this game, I've pretty much seen all the things. So I've been thinking about moving the Truckin Lock series to playing Euro Truck Simulator 2, and also probably for starting from today, just maybe hours after I upload this episode, I will upload some mods highlight. But for that series, I think I'm gonna use Euro Truck Simulator 2 mods, because again, the availability of mods in ATS compared to ETS 2 is like night and day. I think there's just a bunch more mods available for the ETS 2. I think the first episode of my ETS 2 mods highlight will be weather mods, because it's an interesting change and it will completely change your experience of playing the game. For example, right now in this game I'm using I believe it's a PFA weather mod, and if you have played this game before, you know that this game right now looks completely different than the default game from XCS, where there's not the too high amount of boom that you see, the extreme amount of exposure that you will see in the default game. But I have this weird problem with PFA weather mod that I'm not sure why. If you can see right now, we are seeing things from the interior, right? I don't know if you will notice, but it's just less bright inside the truck, and outside it's just so bright. I don't know if it's maybe intended, because, well, I don't think it's intended, because the truck, I don't think the truck window is tinted. I don't think it's legal to tint your truck window in US. It's legal here in my country. In fact, in my country you can tint your window 100%, so it's completely black, you cannot see inside. Somehow it's legal. I mean, I see most cars driving around every day with windows tinted. obviously 100% because I cannot see inside whatsoever. In fact, the front window in a proper law-abiding I'm sorry that I'm talking shit about my own country, but in a proper law-abiding country, I think that you are not supposed to tint your front window because it's very important for the police to see inside when they are doing their what's it called, I don't know, when when they are checking the drivers of the car or whatever. I think it's really important for them to can see your face, but somehow in this country you can't tint your front window 100%. And I have driven in a friend's car before that you from the inside it's actually hard to see outside. So yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe it's because of the security reason that people did that. I myself don't really like that. I think the main purpose of a tinted window is to block sunlight, because especially in a tropical country like the place where I live, when you have like a 33 or 34 degree sun daylight, it's gonna burn your face. It's gonna burn especially your thigh if you're wearing like a short and you're sitting on the front seat. Oh man, it's gonna burn your thigh. So I can understand tinted window, but I don't think it's legal in the US. Plus, if you look at the outside view, it's just so beautiful. The amount of brightness, I really like this amount of brightness, but from the inside, it's kind of dark. It's kind of gloomy. It's like there's a cloud hanging around in the interior or whatever. And I am recording this while watching Squirrel streaming his Sunday Night Truckin series. Holy crap! Please don't crash. Why is that guy braking there? There's no reason to brake there. He actually wants to overtake the truck, right? Why would he brake? Yeah, I'm really scared of crashing right now because we already have 5% damage, and I really don't want to spend any money repairing the truck with useless crash. Okay, 55 miles per hour speed limit here. It's gonna be okay for us though, because this truck with the engine, it cannot hit 55 easily. Okay, we have to turn left, I think, in the front, in the coming what's it called? Yeah, we have to merge into the highway, I think. Look at this Motor City. I think it's gonna rain. It's so dark inside. Yeah, currently I have a kind of a eye condition, so that's why I said I don't know if you will notice the fact that it is less bright inside, because I don't know if it's my eyes that is, maybe my eyes can only recognize the brightness up to a certain point, and so this kind of brightness is too low for me. I don't know if it's for you it's normal. Maybe I should change some things about the weather mod. Look at this trailer though. Look at this trailer we're carrying so long. Oh my god. Look at this. I don't know if maybe 4 cars length. Oh yeah, I also changed the wheel. I changed it into a chrome wheel. Okay, let's turn left here and merging into the upcoming highway. Oh, did we crash? No, thank god we didn't crash. Yeah, we can I think we can't turn left direct. Oh yeah, of course we can, right? But in the US you can turn right directly if there's no incoming traffic or whatever. It's the same thing with here, with the place where I live. You can turn directly to the left because we're driving in the left lane, because we are fortunate enough to be occupied by the Dutch. I don't know if occupied is the right word. Yeah, it's occupied, right? I mean, like like an imperialist power comes to your country and make your people became their slave, that kind of thing. I think the Dutch has occupied our country for like 450 years, so that's why we drive on the left lane, because thank Napoleon. And you can turn directly to the left in our country, in the place where I live. So it's the same thing with the US. You cannot do that in the EU, in the Euro Truck Simulator too. If you try that, you're gonna get the fine. I think a $500 fine. I mean 500 euros fine. Yeah, it's totally gonna rain. Look at that cloud. Yeah, this weather mod is pretty awesome though. It makes these awesome huge clouds. Let's turn on our lights, because we need to take. Okay, I make a mistake there. Almost turned right, and if we turn right there, I think it's gonna mess up our GPS route pretty bad. Anyway, how are you doing? If any of you watching this, how are your life doing? I hope it's going fine. As I said in my previous episode, I have a sore throat. Still does have that. I don't know why. The doctor said it's just a normal sore throat. They gave me these drugs, but it didn't go away yet. Still have these weird problems. The YouTube thing, yeah, the consistency thing is kind of hard, because you constantly doubt yourself. And I don't know if you have a job, if you have a daily job doing anything that you like, I'm sure you know that you only do it because, although maybe the pay is not good, maybe your boss is annoying jerks or whatever, but you decided to just keep going to your job every day. It's probably because you love the job, right? You love what you do. And there are people out there who likes what they do every single day, but they decided to just leave that thing that they like for a better thing. And I have made that kind of mistakes over and over again, without realizing that what I currently have at that time was actually better than what I'm looking for. And it's the same. Oh my god, why is this guy just like driving to the right and then braking like that? Shit, man. Yeah, it's the same thing with this YouTube thing. Like, at this point right now, it's just like this weird thing that I do, right? I record game that I'm playing in. I'm talking to myself. So it's not like, it's not paying anything. It's not doing anything to my life, good or bad right now. I mean, it's the only people who cares about these videos are myself. And I think that's the difference between you doing something that you like for other people and you doing something that you like for yourself. Because I think many people say that, well, you have to look for the one thing that you really like, and then you're just gonna keep doing that. But it's gonna depend on wait a minute, why is our GPS route say that we took the wrong way? Have we taken the wrong way? Holy crap, we actually does. Yeah, we need to turn around. Shit. Okay. Let's run around here. Hello, sir. I'm sorry, sir. I'm just gonna turn around in front of your company and probably crash into this pole. Okay. Nice. You brake at the place where I really need the space for turning. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to back off. The space is just not there for us to turn. Okay. Get out. Get away. Drive away. Oh, sorry, Mr. President. Okay, I think I need to pay more attention to the GPS. because in this game, if you get lost, the place to turn around sometimes it's very far away. So for example, if you have an 8-hour drive, if you take the wrong turn, it will be like 10 to 12-hour drive. So it's gonna ruin our day. Thank God I pay attention to the GPS that time. Well, anyway, yeah, I mean, it's gonna depend. I mean, back to the YouTube thing, right? It's gonna depend on what kind of people you are. If you have confidence problem, or if you have anxiety problem, I think you're the kind of people that will constantly wonders and worries about what you are currently doing. Like, even if you like riding, for example, but you constantly get worried about if you are riding the right thing. If you don't have any other people out there who actually cares about what you're doing, you're gonna keep repeating yourself. You're gonna keep deleting what you're writing. You're gonna keep wondering if what you're doing is something good or not. Especially for writing, it applies to writing so much, especially because writing is a very lonely process. You basically only live with your characters, with your plots, alone, just yourself and your characters, and you control their fate, and you don't know if it's good or not until you finish it. So if you don't have the discipline to just go at it and just write it, you'll find that you cannot finish anything. And that's the same thing with this YouTube thing. If you don't have any people out there who actually watch your videos, and I'm the kind of person who actually wonders and worries about things a lot, and I constantly record this thing and just think that, oh, this is just bad, I don't want to upload this, and then I just stop. And I think that's the reason why I see many people who mistakes, doing things that you like. These people do the things that they like, but they cannot find success. I think it's because they are trapped. It's a trap. They are trapped in the fact that they are doing it just for themselves, and they are not thinking about other people. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm still trapped too, but that's my excuse for not being consistent with this videos thing. Plus those 2 mistakes, man. There's 2 straight days that I record those videos, and 2 straight days too that I'm having problems. In fact, the first day, it was like 3 days for me recording driving this truck, right? The first day I recorded for maybe 45 minutes, and at the end of the 44 minutes, I already delivered the goods. Like I'm just preparing to say the outro and stuff, and my house electricity goes down, and so I lost all of the footage. The second and third day, that I was experimenting with OBS, and the first day, I know it sounds like a donkey's mistake, right? You never do the same mistakes twice unless you're a donkey, as my father always said. But I don't know, maybe I was just too lazy or whatever, but it's just the first day I did it. Okay, I did this mistake, and the second day I changed the settings that I use. I still didn't record anything. It's just like a blank dark screen. And now I have changed the setting again. I hope this recording goes fine and I can upload this video. Because as a creator, well, I'm not a creator yet. A creator must have people that care about their creation, I think. You can call yourself a god, but if nobody actually thinks that you're a god, in Kanye West, it's gonna be really hard. And so what I'm talking about. As a creator, I really like seeing my channel's thumbnail appear in my YouTube subscription. Yes, I have an alternate account that subscribe to this channel. It's not weird at all. It's not that I'm an egotistical maniac. It's because I need to see my channel from an outsider's perspective. So that's why I subscribe to myself. I didn't watch my videos though. That's why I said that I only like to see the thumbnail of my videos appear in my subscription. I don't know. Plus, I check out some more early videos of the YouTubers that I like, and I realized that most of those people, most of those YouTubers that I like, they have they find their voice, so to say. I mean, they okay. See, that's why I'm an experienced truck driver. When I know that I'm gonna crash, I took a turn to the right. Not gonna crash again. Okay. Anyway, yeah, these people, these YouTubers that I like, it took them like a year to find. It took them 6 months to a year, so that they changed, and I don't know how they changed. And well, I hope that I can be someday to be. I mean, I hope that one day I can be like them, just speaking, like a radio broadcaster or whatever. But they took 6 months to a year, and then suddenly the videos I uploaded just turns just like that. Changed. The quality is just improved so much. And I don't know if it's the mic. Obviously, it's not the mic, because they have these difficulties of speaking clearly. And for example, Vintage Beef, right? The first videos that I watched with him is, I think, a Skyrim Let's Play, because at that time I was looking for Skyrim tips. Oh no, not really. The first videos of him that I watched are actually because I was looking for day one tips, your first night in Minecraft. And I remember Paul Soares Jr. has these videos of him surviving the first night. And at one point, Paul Soares became a Minecracker, and oh my god, we're gonna crash again, are we? No, thank god. And Paul Soares Jr. became a Minecracker, and I check out all of the other Minecrackers, and I find this one single unique guy in there. Because wait a minute, did we just see a car crashing into a truck in front of us? What the hell? And I see this guy, right? I mean, Vintage Beef is unique because he has this really charismatic voice. And when I first thinking of him, I mean, when I first hear his voice, plus he's kind of funny, I think of him like, oh my god, this guy must be like a total handsome, not a nerd, like absolutely not a nerd, maybe like a I don't know what I'm saying right now, but plus he has this really funny friends called Pause and Pause, and they play a bunch of CTM maps that I really enjoy. I mean, I really enjoy them playing it. The way they play it's really funny, because well, these guys are not really good CTM players whatsoever, but still it's really funny. Yeah, I mean, in 6 months to a year, it's like everything changed. He doesn't mumble anymore, he speaks clearly, and I hope that I can be like that kind of guy someday, I hope you will achieve your dream too, whoever you are watching this. For a special person, I hope you finish your thesis on time. So, we have arrived in our destination. I don't know how long I have recorded this episode, but I think I'm gonna finish it right here. Starting from now, I'm only gonna do one single job, because I don't want the episode to get too long. So, if you enjoy this Let's Play, if you enjoy a person driving a truck in game, if you enjoy a person mumbling a lot, if you enjoy a person just trying to make some videos on YouTube, well, subscribe and please click like, it's gonna help a lot. And we're gonna see you next time. Bye bye. Wait a minute, of course I'm not gonna finish there. I'm just kidding with you. Yeah, let's see how much money we get. Yeah, we have I thought the job paid us like 7,000. Why do we get like only $5,000? Oh man, we still have our $475,000 loan that we need to pay. So there's still a long way to go for Mr. Skelton Express to finally become the huge logistical company that we have always dreamed of. Anyway, it's Moo Like a Bear here, signing off. See you next time. Bye.